Железная кость. Так, я хотел сходить на верстак. У меня, может быть, хватит ресурсов, чтобы улучшить себе шмот. И, наконец, вмещать больше, чем 20 стрел. Кстати, сундулька есть. Так, подсумки для стрел улучшить. Кость пекари и шкурка кролика. Окей. Я могу улучшить тебе броньку. Ставить ячейка для ткани.
Unless Owen and his cronies hear of you, they'll leave me be.
Так, где у нас тут склад? Вон там он. Ладно, пока все уберем на склад.
so close to the Forbidden West. I like to think it keeps me on my toes.
Oh, hi.
You know what we need?
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
I make meals, not trouble. Отлично.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do.
Это
As for
добра
the
хватает.
griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf. Just need to grab a metal panel for the scrounger pile.
Отжать немного железа у мусорщиков. Да фигня вопрос, господа. Так, надо дойти до костра и оттуда джампнуть. Надо тот костер тоже разведать.
said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles. Through the scrap piles for a metal panel. I think I have everything I need for Mildef. Good thing, too. I could use a decent meal.
Это что за тренировочная площадка? А, это что-то типа лесопилки.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Wow. Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. Your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Oh, level up.
Back for that free.
Угу. Ладно, потом.
Might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out. And see what else Aldous cooking up.
Savior, over here.
Бланк жалобы испачканный пеплом и заполненный неровным почерком. Джават, выручай. Эта штука меня изувечила. Я заполнил этот турецкий бланк, но так и не дождался компенсации отдела и бумки. Умоляю, помоги добиться справедливости. Клиент, стражник Джордерт. Описание продукта. Бумбахер вроде или бамбухер. Да какая разница? Я купил у вас эту штуку 3 дня назад, вы должны меня помнить. Описание инцидента. Я уже все объяснил. Я показывал этот шелаковый молоток другим стражникам и хотел расколоть им камень. А вместо этого он бахнул мне прямо в лицо и спалил все брови. Я удивляюсь, грущу. Теперь этого никто не видит, потому что у меня больше нет бровей. Если вы еще не поняли, говорю прямо. Я очень недоволен. Я хочу назад свои осколки. Компенсация. Отказано. Клиент был уведомлен о взрывоопасности прототипа перед покупкой, однако он принял на себя все возможные риски, заявив, и я не ребенок.
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. That sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Ну что ж.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chain Scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, Let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Ну что ж, пошли искать. Что нам остается? Потому что я даже барахло сейчас распродать не могу.
Bristleback's gonna run him down.
Get to safety!
Before you were here.
Get inside until it's safe.
Don't have to tell me.
О, смотри-ка ты. Зельки, рыбы. Видимо, больше стоит лутать. Так. Известные руины с реликвиями. Извиняюсь. Какая себе длиннобойность.
The signal my focus picked up is coming from that metal tower. Maybe I should check it out. She won't be bothered by acid.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis' delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it
Some
wasn't a
ruin
good
from the
idea
old
to
world.
eat that much before heading out.
I could find some. I should probably get going. You know where I can find Erend?
Captain went chasing after more bristlebacks further west.
Just follow the sound of cursing and you'll find them. Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks,
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Тайный секрет изготовления дымовая шашка. Ну хорошо, шашка так шашка. Свинтус так свинтус.
Okay, what do we have in here?
Так, а как туда наверх попасть? Чё, коробочку надо двигать? Да, она, похоже, уже и так более-менее на месте.
There's some kind of relic in there. But how to reach it? Better try further back. Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin?
Классика. Разрушенная деревянная дверь, но вышибить мы ее не могем. Почему? А потому что пошел я нафиг. Вот почему. Ну когда уже этот... Прости господи, штамп гейм-дизигна забудут. Уж если рисуете дверь, ну сделайте ее проходимой, ну ё-моё. Ну как-то странно. Машины мы можем замочить. Все что угодно могем, а вот деревянную дверь старую. Ладно, там открыть. Мы ее даже выбить не можем. Как так-то?
Great. This should be useful. Looks like it's stuck. What's this data say? There's a code for the locked door in this data.
Текстовое сообщение. Отправитель администрации парка Зайон. Повреждение данных минимальное. Отправитель администрации парка Зайон. Адресат Томас Брейд. Тема код доступа на парковку. Здравствуйте, Customer Name. Благодарим вас за визит в Национальный парк Зайон. В своем бронировании вы указали, что планируете прибыть на личном автомобиле. Стремясь обеспечить комфорт и безопасность гостей, мы ввели систему контроля въезда по индивидуальным кодам доступа. Вы можете использовать предоставленный нами код для доступа в свой номер и на гостевую парковку. Ваш код доступа. Обратите внимание, что вышеуказанный код является конфиденциальной информацией. Не сообщайте его другим лицам во время своего визита в парк. Ждем вашего приезда. Желаем безопасного и приятного путешествия. Администрация парка Зайон. Господин Брейд, приносим извинения за доставленное неудобство. У нас произошел сбой в электронной системе контроля доступа. Просим вас использовать код 1705. К нашему глубочайшему огорчению мы действительно не смогли его сменить. Благодарим за понимание. Тереза Мортон, менеджер.
Okay, gotta find a key for the door. There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now?
У нас фонарик появился.
There's more light down here. Well, I can't reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up.
Творим полный дестрой. Это мы прям полный дестрой творим, да.
Down it goes. Okay. Now where does this lead? A key module.
Как теперь отсюда выйти? На улицу, так сказать. Или я сюда зря спрыгнул? Я, наверное, сюда зря спрыгнул. Там надо было на улице и выпрыгнуть. Еще обзорная точка. Это становится интересно. Мне на самом деле даже, я бы сказал, понравилась история, которую рассказывали обзорные вышки в первой части игры. Очень мощное повествование. Так, давай, залезай.
Okay, let's see if this key fits. There. Looks like this needs a code too. I think some of the data I picked up might help. I don't think so.
И там был код. Записная книжка. Так, секач, добытчик. Так, носители данных. Один 705.
Got it! What is this thing? Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Итак, приступим. Текстовая запись повреждений данных минимальная. Первая остановка нашего тура под названием «Месть Кайлу». Знаешь что, Кайл? Насчет того крутого шоу для випов из казино, о которых ты нам уже все уши прожужжал. Так вот, его не будет. А будет большое путешествие. Удачи в поисках наших следов, засранец. Привет от золотых туканов. Том.
An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. This doesn't look right. Better try another spot. Looks like the building in the image might have been near a river. Maybe there used to be a bridge nearby? Nope. I should find another spot.
Вот. Это похоже уже на
Ruins of a
правду.
bridge. Maybe it's the same one from the image. I could try to line it up around here. There it is! Huh. Completing the image unlocked a data file. It looks like these vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find...
Поздравляем, вы прибыли в новый пункт обзорной экскурсии, организованной для вас компанией Miriam Technologies и коалицией экологического восстановления. Перед вами администрация национального парка Зайон. Начиная с 1972 года национальные парки, подобные этому, играют ключевую роль в сохранении природного наследия нашей страны. К сожалению, из-за изменений климата многие из них оказались под угрозой. Специально для работы в условиях дикой природы наша компания разработала линейку продуктов «Лесник». Решая такие задачи, как анализ экосистем, посев растений и борьба с пожарами, ее машины помогают возвращать... ее машины возвращать лесам тот вид, в котором их создала природа. Комментарии. Ромеро. 5 пунктов есть, 4 осталось. Джелли, я приехала сюда издалека, я так рада, что записалась на эту экскурсию. Сами, надо было взять с собой детей, они все время торчат за голограммами, а здесь они могли бы увидеть, на что похож реальный мир. Амер, вы можете починить знак по остановке? Мы 5 раз заблудились, пока нашли данные поврежденные. Угу. То есть это не такие же точки, какие были в первой части. Ну ладно. Ну ладно.
More of them out in the wilds.
Пойдемте дальше гулять. Так, можем, кстати, пока добежать до места, где пропал этот товарищ. А эта бочка не ломается. Ну и ладно.
This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight.
I'll see what I can do.
Кто там про растяжки сказал? Типа не влепайтесь в растяжки? Ну, как скажете. Я и без растяжек тут всякую живность подстреливаю. То есть снимать ловушку целиком мы разучились. Кай.
How these machines are made, I must. That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day.
Thank the Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy. Machine hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do.
South, after more bristlebacks?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
More like someone.
Let me guess. Olvend.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulven discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. He just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe.
И здесь
After I get
охотничьи
things under
угодья.
control. So Aaron headed south. I should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Бронетемет мы все знаем. Отличная на самом деле штука.